Is D-Day the great one? Matter of fact, Pound D-Day the great one, like the hashtag sign. And I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Okay, that bro, this here, he must don't trust me that much. But it don't mean cause I still.
All right, today we got D-Day the great one in the building with us today.
What's happening?
How you feeling, gang? For sure. So D-Day, what you out here working on in Atlanta?
Really just out here passing out mixtapes, little EPs, trying to get people to notice me, you know, build a little fan base up. Try to get out there and put my stuff everywhere.
For sure that. How does it compare working out here versus working back at home?
See, in Spartanburg, it really ain't nothing, cause you know, I know people know me, so they see my CDs or whatever, and people like, oh man, I see your CD in the store, man, you doing your thing, man, whatever. You know what I mean?
For those who don't know, what's life like back in Spartanburg?
In Spartanburg, I ain't gonna lie to you, if you ain't got it, it's kind of hard down there, you know what I mean? Cause really, the only option you got is to turn to the streets down there. I hate to say it like that, but that's basically it. My mom, she tried to teach me and my brothers right, but you know, it is what it is, man. Stuff been hard for us, man. We been broke.
Yeah.
Basically our whole life.
Yeah. How would you describe your childhood growing up?
Well, growing up, I ain't really had too much, you know. I had my mom and my daddy, but you know how that go. My daddy wasn't there like that, but you know, everything was straight. My mom tried her best to do everything. We used to like one time, I remember this, we ain't had like no way to cook or whatever, cause we was on the gas line, and my mom, she couldn't afford to cook like that, like to be able to, you know, pay the gas or whatever. And so she used to do this. The gas stove would still catch fire, and she used to cook us meals like that. Every time it catch fire, she just let the shit sit in there and cook, and that's how we used to eat.
For sure. How would you describe your childhood growing up out of Spartanburg, like you said?
Yeah, be real, you know, I'm from the bird. A lot of people like, you know, down there, when I was growing up, they used to go out there and try to mess around with me, all that. I had to get right on them and all that. You know, some of them still don't fuck with me, some of them do, but it is what it is. Everybody know who I am with them. But basically it was like this. We grew up, we were trying to do the right thing with us, but stuff was hard for us, so you know, we ended up going towards, you know, the street life.
For sure.
You know, then, you know, we got older in high school, stuff started really getting harder. Then I got expelled from school for having bud in school. Then I ended up going to another school, messed around, went to jail outside of school. So basically kind of like made me like kind of mess up in school, then didn't even get to finish graduate, stuff like that.
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I say this, man, probably about like 15. I was out there messing around with bud and shit, trying to sell some bud, whatever, with this little white dude and stuff. And my mom, she messed around, came in my room, and she found like a big ass sack like this. So, you know, my mom gave me that little speech, trying to make sure I'm straight and everything like that. Then I had chilled out for a minute. Then I turned 16. I started working. I had got a job at Wendy's or whatever. And my mom, sometimes she'll, you know, we was broke. She'll need my money. And so I had to give her the money. And so what I did, you know, started back messing with the bud again and stuff like that.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
Well, the biggest life lesson I learned is this, that when you get in trouble a lot, when you do a lot of stuff, everybody say they got you, but you really got yourself. That's what I learned the most because, you know, in one part of my life too, I had a hard time. I was out here, I ain't had nowhere to stay at. Stuff done happened to me, people done rob, all kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And I was on probation on top of that. You know what I mean? It was crazy, bro, but all I know is this, people ain't got your back. You gotta always stand strong for yourself, do everything for yourself.
For sure. When would you say you started making music?
I started making music like 3rd grade, and how I made it was kind of corny and stupid. It was like, dude in class was like, I bet you can't rap a song fast. And I started rapping that mystical Shake It Fast song. Then he was like, nah, your own song. So ever since then, I just started coming up with my own stuff.
For sure. My boy dropping a bag on him, man. Who would you list as some of your musical influences?
All right, well, up to date rise, I like Paper Route Empire. And see, I feel like a lot of people, they like treat them like the underdogs and they really on top of everything. But I like Paper Route Empire. You know, I mess with old school, Tupac, Master P. You know, we listen to Pooh Shiesty, Kodak Black, Bankroll Fresh, Dobie. And the way we feel like the rappers that's dead and gone, we feel like they the realest ones.
Yeah. When would you say you started taking music seriously?
I say this, man. I put it like this. I was always trying to take music seriously, but I ain't really had like a real platform or whatever. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? You be trying to use people's studios or whatever, and they be BSing, and then, you know, I had to end up buying my own studio stuff to do my own thing or whatever. And I tried to take it serious then, but I kept getting into a lot of trouble, going back and forth to jail, having to pay these fines, which slowed me down. I say really like last year, and now really I took it serious, actually was able to go out here and pass CDs out and do little stuff, because I wasn't able to get in all that trouble, had to pay all them fines, still be stuck down here and be on probation and stuff like that, because I was on probation twice. Thank God I could have been getting out of prison in 2021. I mean, not 2021, next year, I meant. Thank God I'm not. I'm still here, because I've been messing around with that bud, like I said, since I was young, and I done got so many weed charges that I got a felony weed charge right now, you know?
Yeah. No bullshit. What's your current thoughts on the rap game?
This is how I feel about the rap. I know some people might get mad, but I feel like this. Rap is done. I ain't saying like done in a bad way, but I'm saying like everybody done said pretty much what you could say. Everybody done did pretty much what you could do with it and all that, because half the stuff that these people saying now and all that, I've been said that back in the day. Before even I'm here right now. Before, like, they probably wouldn't even work recorded or recorded on old stuff that ain't even, you know, that's how I feel about it, because everybody copy each other and all that.
For sure. What would you say is the biggest risk you took that paid off?
Really, the biggest risk I took is putting my own money behind this and doing this, trying to get my people squad going, because we got this thing called MMB, More Money Boys. Really, I had something going, but everybody rock with More Money Boys better. My brother, my little brother, that's my real brother. He started that. You know, everybody like that. And I feel like that's the biggest risk I took by putting my own money behind it and pushing this for us, because if ain't nobody doing it, I know I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. How would you describe the music scene back at home?
I put it to you like this. We got rappers or whatever, but I just feel like they need to do more mainstream stuff to get noticed, because it's the city. And then for two, I feel like they be like the mainstream people, they don't look at our city like that. They just look at us like how every other person say from country, I'm just a whole bunch of country people, like we just known for sports. It really go down where I'm from. They call Spartanburg the murder bird. People die just about every day down there. Our city is like that, you know what I mean? All that stuff that these rappers be rapping and all that stuff, that really go down in our city for real. You can believe it or you can't. Everybody trying to throw it down there now. I'm talking about even the little dudes that's like got there and just not going to junior high school. They going to school with pistols and stuff like that.
Hey, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I state the really most highest rate in murders. If you go check the records, like it might be the countryside, but the boys really be stepping. And if you ain't got no iron, you might want to come outside, because it's wars on.
Yeah, just like this, like this. I got beef and stuff like how every other person doing stuff in my city. But me, I'm the type of person like this. People do stuff to me because, you know, everybody try to play, but oh man, you this. But I'm like this. I sit on people, and guess what? At the right time, boom, I get them. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like this one dude, he know what's up. I done did some things. I ain't gonna talk about that, but you know, he know what's up. But pretty much it's just like everywhere else, man.
For sure. So talk to us about your new project, They Hate to See It.
See, They Hate to See It, this right here, little EP I dropped. Done got copyrights and stuff on it. You know, just something, just trying to push out there, get people to notice me. I got another one that I did that I had came down here to the A before, and I had passed out called Hey That's My Dealer. And all my music on SoundCloud. I ain't really got my YouTube jumping like that, but I just made a new video like 2-3 days ago before we came here called Jug Ya, a hot track on this that everybody like.
For sure. What would you say is your personal favorite song from the project?
My personal favorite song is Watching the Spot.
Why would you say Watching the Spot?
Because, man, I say Watching the Spot because it's real. Like, me and my little brother and this dude right here, he know everything with us because he been with us from the start, from school and all. He know what's up. All right, we had us a little crib back in Spartanburg in Hillcrest, like down the street in Glendale, about a little gas station, whatever. But long story short, we was doing what we was doing, and then the feds actually came there. They ain't come there for what we was doing. They was coming there saying, oh, we got reports of people selling meth, you know what I mean? But it wasn't no meth, you know what I mean? But that's why I like that song, because I base my songs off my life too.
What would you say is the best song that's getting the best feedback?
Really the best songs is like Jug Ya, Watching the Spot. My other EP I made another one called Official. They ain't heard that one yet.
Oh,
and that
okay.
one go hard too. That's stupid hard.
What about How That's My Dealer?
Oh, Hey, That's My Dealer. This is how I feel about that one. That one straight. I got nice songs on there. Everybody like that No Sleep and the Time Is Money. But I feel like I could have put more effort and working into that one. I was taking a trip to the A, trying to hurry up and rush and try to goddamn have something when I go down there, pretty much.
Yeah. But don't worry about it because you're coming back
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
Talk to us about how that creative process is creating that EP and that project.
All right, pretty much with Official, it's like this, man. See, you know, I'm still in the streets, so I gotta afford what I can afford and stuff. So, you know, I be trying to make them little EPs real quick online because, you know, I gotta get most stuff behind it and all that too, though. But I be trying to make them quick because you know how people be dropping music like hotcakes nowadays or whatever. And basically what it was, I just, you know, sit at home in my little studio because I got my own studio. I try to call my homeboys, get them coming through there sometimes to get features on the songs, whatever, because they rap and stuff too. And pretty much sit there, get high. Goddamn, if ain't nobody hitting me up, getting them there, I sit there and then do the shit. And it really don't even take that long. It take probably about me a whole week just to do it, bro.
Yeah. Let's talk more about the More Money Boys movement.
All
What
right.
does that mean to you?
See, the More Money Boys movement is like this. Basically, like I say, my brother started it. It's me and his last name, but you know, we out here doing our thing, getting money, so we trying to get more money. You know, you tell them some more about it.
That shit started from the mud, you feel me? Like shit, when I was locked up, took time just planning shit out, bro. Like shit, that's the movement, you feel me? Moving around and shit, you feel me? Like you say, ain't much shit in our city. You feel me? You got motherfuckers that make that shit seem good, but that shit racist as fuck, man. You feel me? Hate to say it like that, but it is, bro. It's only made for one way. So,
For sure.
you know, people like us making it out of situation, people don't like that shit. You feel me? They hate us. You feel me? But to the ones that do want to get on, I inspire you, man. Come get with me. MNB over everything, man. We started this from the mud. Numbers over here. We got new music coming.
And we got members that ain't even here.
Man, already been there. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we just trying to do something good, you know what I'm saying? Cause like this, man, in my city, I fuck around with a lot of people from there too. So I just travel with the music. That's what a lot of people know me for. I always having my little laptop with me or whatever, because I know how to produce and stuff too and make beats and all that too. They used to see me walking around Spartanburg with all that stuff, man. They used to always want to get in the studio, all that. It's people now that want to get in the studio.
Nah, for real. So would you ever consider signing to a major label?
I mean, to be real, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, yeah, I would. They talking on the paper, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I signed to a little deal like paper route, bread game, something like that too. People be like, oh, there ain't no money. But look though, you say that, but you ain't even got that much money. People be sitting here rapping and stuff saying they need 2 million, this and that. Is you even hot? Is you even relevant to even be saying some mess like that? You feel me?
And see, to be honest, we the type of boys, like, we always had our own money in our own bags. Like, your deal may sound sweet to us, but we know we hit the block, we gonna make double what you talking to us, so we really gonna buy ourselves out our deal.
That's the
You know
thing
what
that
I mean?
separates us
Like,
from
we
everybody.
really independent, like, we all intelligent, like.
We ain't taking no hands out.
Let me see your lighter, bro.
M&B is under these boys. This our record label. These, you know what I'm saying? Them the co-founders. You know what I'm saying? We got say so in the count, but them the capos. You know what I'm talking about? Like for real.
And there's other rappers other than us that they shit on in the city, man.
Yeah.
You got Waze, you Lamar, Jimmy Lee, it's a lot of people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of names I ain't even gonna say.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who fuck with me in the city too.
Definitely shout out to our city. Love y'all. Y'all know what's going on.
For sure, man.
Shout out to Atlanta for giving us this opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, to play pressure in y'all
Love
city.
y'all boys.
My city, y'all city now, but man, love you. Dig what I'm talking about?
For sure.
One of them.
Any last words and shout outs?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shout out my baby girl, cause she always want me to shout out on when I be doing videos and stuff, cause she always be asking me to see my music or whatever, and I'll be trying to not show her cause too much graphic stuff, but shout out my family, cause they support me too. Even though my mom's probably don't like seeing what she be seeing in the video, she love me.
Long live TL too, man.
Yeah, RP TL.
Love you, boy.
Big Wayman too, man.
Long live
sure.
young, for real. For real. Long live young.
Shout out to my boy Cody,
Hey, more or less though, I want to thank God for giving
Lil
us
C.
this opportunity. Lil C, Big Cole. Yeah, shout out to 3-3.
shout out to the South Side, North Side, West Side, Highland, all that.
Yeah.
It's the bird, man. Support it, man. Spartanburg, we here. Murder bird. Well, Brett be the word.
Okay, that bro, this here, he must don't trust me that much. But it don't mean cause I still jug ya. Okay, that